What is going on, guys? Inside New York Sports Podcast here, and tonight the Yankees have swept the San Francisco Giants. They got it done, and the big picture for this one, in this game specifically, was getting out of jams. We saw David Bednar getting in a little bit of trouble late. Jake Bird was able to get out of a big jam for the New York Yankees. Overall, very solid start, right? 3-0, baby. 3-0. Got wins from the bullpen. They were great. The offense maybe wasn't as crispy as last two games, right? They put up 3 runs, but that's all they needed, and a 3-1 win over the San Francisco Giants. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, as we are going to break down the Yankees, the Rangers, and Giants all on this channel. But right now, we're talking about the New York Yankees and a huge win, right? A huge win. Like I said, it wasn't the prettiest, as they had to escape some jams. But overall, you gotta love what you see out of the bullpen. They don't allow any runs, really. The offense was there. I thought the vibes are in a great spot right now, right? Another sweep on their opening series, right? They were able to get it done against the Brewers last year. Now they get it done against the San Francisco Giants, and now they take on the Seattle Mariners, who are going to have Luis Castillo take on Ryan Weathers to start off that series. That should be really fun to watch. I believe we'll see Max Fried and Cam Schlittler as well. So you got to keep this momentum heading into Seattle. Seattle has some solid players, right? Cal Raleigh has not gotten off to the Cal Raleigh start, specifically, if we want to name him. But overall, they have a very solid pitching staff, and it's not going to be an easy series. And you got to win these series early, right? You got to win March, you got to win April, and you got to win your division. Obviously, that is the goal. But I think another few things that I really liked about this series was you didn't have to make it hard on your manager, right? All of your starters pitched very well, made Aaron Boone's job very easy. And even when they changed the lineup in Game 2 against the Robbie Ray and the anti-lefty lineup, they still got it done. I know we had some questions of why maybe Paul Goldschmidt was in the lineup, and maybe we saw Ben Rice instead. But I don't expect to see Paul Goldschmidt really at all in this Mariners upcoming series, because you're going against all righties. If I'm pretty sure it's Luis Heel, Logan Gilbert, and maybe Brian Wu, I think. But I think those are the 3 guys going for them. I like the 3 guys going for the New York Yankees. Another thing, Aaron Judge didn't have to take over this series to win, right? We saw Stanton. We saw some Jazz Chisholm. We saw some Trent Grisham. Cody Bellinger had a solid game tonight. So I know everyone is pointing at Aaron Judge for, I believe, he went 2 for 13 in the series with 7 strikeouts, but don't quote me on all those stats. And those 2 hits were home runs, right? I'm not worried with Aaron Judge, and none of you Yankee fans should be either. If you are concerned about Aaron Judge after the first series, I'd call you crazy. Honestly, I would, because we all know the player that Aaron Judge is, and it's good that the Yankees lineup is contributing and not relying on Aaron Judge, right? Cody Bellinger, like I said, had a good game. Ben Rice had an RBI tonight. Other players stepped up big as well. So you got to love what you see out of the lineup and the starting rotation and the bullpen, right? One of the big concerns I honestly had was closing out games. And yes, was tonight perfect? No, right? The ABS system screwed Bednar because they were able to draw a walk. And then I believe Willie Adames got a single. Harrison Bader wasn't able to do anything. And then ultimately, the Yankees were able to create double plays and force ground balls. So really good job on the pitching staff. Tim Hill Brent Hedrick, all those guys. David Bednar in the end. Really happy with this team's performance heading into Seattle. And that's the big takeaway. Is the starting pitching and the pitching overall, I think, was the major difference. And I know the other good thing too is this isn't even their best rotation. They're still getting Cole back. They're still getting Carlos Rodon back. And to see these three individuals with Max Fried, Schlittler, and Will Warren be able to give you three solid outings is a great sign for the starting rotation, because this starting rotation has another level to it. And that's what I'm really excited about. I think the offense still can get to another level. I'm glad it wasn't just home run after home run, a lot of small ball in game one. Obviously, Aaron Judge leading the team in home runs. So, really solid start for the Yanks. I'm really happy to talk about them positively to start off the regular season against the San Francisco Giants. Some other things as well. I believe Baltimore lost today. I believe the Boston Red Sox lost today. Toronto came back and walked it off. So that is some AL East updates. The Yankees are in a good spot, but they got to continue against the Seattle Mariners. But that is going to do it for this little recap after the first series. Love what I'm seeing. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.